Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Kellogg. Welcome to this video. So I want to show what I think is the best music solution in your home for streaming music. Now this assumes you have a music streaming service such as Amazon Music, which I prefer, and the reason I prefer it is it always works with Amazon Alexa if your voice if it's set up properly. Now the other ones may or may not work, and this one pretty much deals solely with Amazon Music, so I know this works. Now again, there's a bunch of other ones, but my goal is to make my system work with the voice. So in other words, I want to use this control, and this remote control by WiiM is called the WiiM Voice Remote. It's got a lot of returns on it. It's a frequently returned item. If you buy it from Amazon, you'll see the little notification there in the product information page. And one of the reasons it's returned is, I think, is because people don't know how to use the voice thing. And so, I use it with Amazon Music because it works. Now, if you use other services such as Tidal, which I used to use, or Spotify, they may or may not work depending on how you have them configured, but Amazon Music always works. So what we're going to do is look at the configuration. And up here we have a simple WiiM Mini. And it's a streamer, and it's pretty competitively priced. And I have it set up so that the digital output, the SPDIF, it feeds this other little gizmo here, which is a DAC. So a DAC stands for a digital to analog converter. And so the DAC then feeds the stereo over here. And it uses the two RCA connectors to a miniature 1/8 inch stereo jack, which plugs into the auxiliary input of the amplifier. So let's get on with it. I can for instance, hold this down and say something like this. Play my playlist, my playlist. And then let go of the button.
Playlist, my playlist, on Amazon Music.
And you notice it plays my playlist, the first song. Or I could say, shuffle my playlist, my playlist. Now, the name of my playlist is My Playlist, so that's why it may sound redundant. So now it's going to shuffle it, and now I can go to the next one or the previous one. Go to the next one. And I don't want to play these too long, because I don't want to get any hits on playing copyright material. So I can go forward or backwards in my playlist. Again, this is a random shuffle. And also I can control the volume. So if I press the up button, it increments very nicely, much better than the Amazon Fire Stick. And then I can lower it. And then if I want, I can mute it, unmute it. And then I can stop it or play it with this button right here in the middle of the circle. And also I have these preset buttons. I have 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I press 1, it'll play my number 1 preset. And I'll show you how I configure this later. But right now I want to just show you the functionality. Let's go up. Or I could press my number 2 preset. And it'll take a little bit of time to load these in, depending. Number 3 preset. And then last but not least, my number 4 preset, which I think is something I bought from Amazon, which is a classical musical album of some sort. So let's see if that comes up. The 50 greatest classical pieces of music in history. Play 2 cellos.
Shuffling songs by 2 cellos on Amazon Music.
So that's about it. I have a way that I can control my music without needing to use a cell phone or a tablet to make those selections. Now I will need something to configure this thing, and that's for a different video, and that's with the application that works pretty much on anything. It can work on Android, and it's called the WiiM Home application, and as well as Android, it'll work on the Apple iPad or the Apple computer or a Mac, the Mac computer, I should say, and also I guess on a PC.